Everybody.
It isn't morning. You're a retard.
Well, dude, it depends on where you're at in the world, bro.
Well, okay.
Doesn't it? I mean, am I right?
I don't know.
We get the guy from Ghana that watches this all the time, and he wakes up at like 4:30 in the morning there. So,
by the way, for all of you watching our podcast, we're never, ever, 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 ever changing our method again. And if Todd tries to do that, I get to murder him.
What are you talking about, bro? What method are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't even know what you're saying.
And tonight, I forgot to tell you, once we get started on this, I'm going to hit this 60-minute timer, and whatever happens by the end of 60 minutes, I'm out. I'm going to bed. That's the podcast. That's the new Eric. That's called boundaries. Because Todd wants to stay up all night until like 11 or 12 or 1 in the morning. He's wearing me the heck freak out.
I think you're just making things up in your head.
We only have to win 4 trades, and then we're in. We have to win 4 trades. We only have to win 4 trades tonight to get up a level, and we're technically at level 1. But I'm not even going to explain all this.
Let me just quickly say that when we first started doing this, we only won 3 trades a night. Period. That we went for 3 wins. We got them. We were done. Okay, and that was very simple. When we went to a deeper account balance, then we had to win 12. So
that was terrible. It's like the worst.
Just made it a lot more difficult. So we've settled on 4. Now this only gives us 4 losses deep. That's not a lot. In fact, that's the least amount we've ever had. But
really,
well, because when we very first started, we had 5, and we don't have 5 anymore.
Right. And we did
then we
good.
went to 6.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to have to be very careful. We are going to have to be careful. But this is why we're going to have to do it, because we just got to make some progress. So we're going to look for... let me go to... let me open pocket option. I don't even have a pocket option open.
Well, let me ask you this. Are we going to stick with the double cross, and that's it? Are we going to stick with double crosses with the trend? We're
kind of going to have to, because
4 deep is very, 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 very...
4 deep catches up to you real quick, and the trend surfing, it's a great method, and we've won a lot with it. However, I don't know that it's...
You have to have a lot. You have to have some room. You have to have a lot of room.
Because you get the turnaround candle a lot, and sometimes more than 4 times. Therefore, we're going to need to make sure that whatever trades we're taking are pretty sure. So we're going to be using our gut instinct as well as the indicators, because if we don't feel like this is going to be a winning trade, we just can't take it. I mean, we've kind of got to treat every trade like we got to treat every trade like our whole account is resting on it.
Yeah, and then we take 4 killer trades, and we're
very quickly, can you just show everybody the benefit, or if you have it in front of you, you don't have to necessarily pull it up. What is the benefit of this? It grows very quickly, and how fast does it grow?
Well, we'll get to $100 trades. We only have to win 4 trades a night, and by night, what would you say, night 60? About night 60, we're making $100 trades.
Is it night 60? Let me see. Day.
We got a double cross down on Apple right now, and it's like with the trend. It's pretty strong.
Yeah, like day 52.
It's not out of over bought or oversold. I'm on 2-minute trades right now. You want to go with 1-minute trades?
I would go with 1. 2 can. If you're doing that, I don't know. What do you?
Well,
think?
if we're doing a full out, like when the MACD opens and we just take it, if we're doing that, then 1 is probably the best, or 1 minute 30.
Yeah.
I think we should let me make that decision based on the actual movement, because if we're going to do a fakey trade, I think 2 minutes are always better.
What's our first trade? $2.50.
$2.50. And look at Apple and tell me if you don't think it's going down. It's about to open.
Yeah, I mean, it is going down, but I don't know how far down it's going to go. This doesn't have a pattern of going down real far. Like, I don't see a major breakout coming, but it may go down another candle or 2, or it's because it's going to get to that line there, and then it's going to go back up. That's what it's been doing. So by the time that crosses, I don't know. This doesn't look like a super sure thing to me, but
Well, this is the kind of thing I'm talking about. This is with the trend. We're not going to take this right now, but we're going to pretend we take it.
Okay, because this is with the trend. You're right. It is. Yes.
It's with the trend. It's in demo. It's 1 minute. I'm going to take it in demo because it's with the trend and it just opened up big. So watch this. If it was against the trend, I would say heck no. But this is how I've been winning with the trend. I mean, that was a double cross with the trend. And I want to watch it. If it doesn't win in 1 minute, I want to watch it in 2. Because it's close to the bottom, but I've actually been winning close to the bottom because it opened up. I mean, it's probably going to go down there. Now this one would be this would be iffy with 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Very, yeah.
Because we think it might get down there pretty soon. But
the only thing that scared me about this at all was just the fact that there's a pretty solid line down there, but it doesn't seem to be making a difference.
It doesn't make a difference is what I'm trying to show you.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't seem
to be. With a double cross with the trend, period. Look at that. That would have been a massive win. So that's just...
But now it's a pretty good sized candle.
Well, now you can't do it. You can only do it when it opened. I mean, that was like the perfect setup. Even though it was near that thing, it actually showed me that it was probably going to go down. And I would have taken that as a 1 minute. Not worrying about what candles look like.
Well, let's find another one then. Okay. Keep in mind, I haven't been practicing this with you other than
that's
the
demo
session.
That's why I demoed that. That's why I demoed and showed you that, because that was like the textbook with the trend down. Yeah, there's this, but look at the chart. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. You know, it's moving downward. And so when it double crossed and opened downward, you can almost be sure, unless it bounced off that thing. But usually it doesn't bounce out on a double cross in the trend. If it was against the trend, bad news. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
If it was against the trend, I almost would have taken a fakie on that one. But I'm going to try to stay away from fakies right now.
Does it matter if they're in overbought or...
Well, that one didn't. See, that one, look where that one was. That one was kind of...
Yeah, it was kind of in the middle.
But look, the last time it got to that position, it went down. So it kind of set up a precedent. And this is a good trend. This is a good way to win because, look, it did that once. It went up. It did it again. You know, it actually, that would have been that was a good setup. So I'm staying in demo right now until...
Okay, I'm looking around
Well, I can go to live, I guess, if I feel like we're not going to take one. Oh, here's the 60-minute timer. Win me 4 trades. Why is that doing that? There we go. Okay. That's like a waterfall, dude. Look at that thing.
Yeah.
No, I mean, if we only have to win 4 to do this, then we can be very... Like Cisco. Like, look at Cisco. Cisco's heading up, just double crossed up, but I don't think it's actually going to the white line. I'm not going to...
So, so the stochastic crossed, and then 2 candles later, the MACD is about to cross. So, in terms of how the closeness of the crossings, you know, when you talk about the double cross.
Yeah, it's close, but it's against the trend, and it didn't really cross very strong.
Right.
Sometimes I've been burned on the fakie because sometimes it doesn't cross very strong, and the next candle, this next candle could be green, and it could really cross. It could really open up. It is out of both of them are out of oversold. But that one might have been a good one to take as a fakie, even a 2 minute. I never take fakies less than 2 minutes because, you know, it might go up there. See, it kind of wanted to cross, but then it just didn't.
Intel is one to watch. I don't know. It just kind of looks like it's got the right conditions, but...
Yeah, and the other thing is if it's like Intel, if it starts heading towards the white line, it doesn't matter that it's against the trend at that point. If we think it's heading to the white line, like then we can totally take that trade in terms of the double cross. If it double crosses towards the white line, like it's a big trend. But like if it's like Boeing's way too far under the white line. So if it double crosses there, I would call that more of a fakie situation. But like you're right, Intel looks like it actually... You know, possibly, if you got a good double cross on Intel, you could almost think that it was going to go to the white line, and so you could probably take it. You know. And Intel's got the stochastic crossing at this point. Starting to head down. Let me look what it's saying. Oh, yeah. I don't really know what Intel's going to do. Intel's not super convincing, but like Intel doesn't look like, oh yeah, it's definitely going to the white line. So it kind of looks like it's consolidating.
Twitter, look at Twitter. Now, Twitter's already crossed, but look at what it did. It basically nothing. Okay, like it crossed and then just a complete dud.
Because it's against the trend, and you could probably win the put on this next candle. I mean, that's kind of sketchy, but yeah.
Kind of consolidating there.
You could probably wait for like a green candle and then win a put, but that's a little bit too straight away sideways for me. It would have had to been like, you kind of have to be watching the double cross to get the fakie, because you think like, oh, it's going to cross, and then it doesn't. It shows you like a lot of unsureness there, and then you can probably take like and with the double cross, it does matter what the momentum matters. In other words, like you said, if the stochastic, like Citigroup, dude, Citigroup right now. Okay, Citigroup crossed down. The stochastic crossed down. The MACD is getting ready to cross. I mean, that's a big candle.
That's a massive candle and kind of a crappy looking chart overall. But does that look? What's that look like to you? This whole thing looks.
This looks like
jank to me. The white line's just going straight through everything, so it's kind of irrelevant.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just one big line. This looks like just a turnaround waiting to happen.
Right. This one's not super good because it's not like it wound up and did anything. It just sort of,
Yeah, like I don't even have a good feeling about that at all.
But it did double cross.
Okay, go to Amazon right now.
Okay, Amazon could be going for a double cross down. It is out of overbought. It's out of oversold. Kind of crossed there about 2 candles ago. I don't know though, because it's like a strong line right there. I think it's going down to the white line.
I mean, I don't know. Not necessarily. There's a strong line there, like you say. You got it marked there, but I don't know if it's gonna just keep obeying that line or.
Right. Well, it might. It's actually.
It's got a lot of up pressure right now.
The MACD and stochastic are definitely kind of flirting around with heading back down. They're in overbought.
Well, stochastic is, the MACD is kind of, it was, and now it is kind of. It's kind of reversed.
Yeah, this is actually an against the trend scenario. I mean, it's in an uptrend at this point. It's been going up. So
right.
The MACD crosses down on this. We'd have to believe that it was actually going to the white line, and we'd have to get a high position on it. So because
okay,
it's not,
wait, I just, you're looking at Amazon because I just switched over to Microsoft and it looks exactly the same. So
yeah, only it is going up. Microsoft is going up. There's no double cross down happening on Microsoft. In fact, that was a pretty decent fakie because it crossed. It looked like it was going to cross and it didn't. So see that? See, that was a pretty good fakie. It went down 2 or 3 candles there.
Look at
it crossed down and then it just shot right back up. That would have been
look at ExxonMobil. And now this is one where the MACD is very wide open, so it's not real close together, but this one you can see is kind of gaining that momentum towards the white line.
Yeah, the stochastic crossed 1, 2, 3 candles ago about. The MACD's nowhere near it. But this chart does look like it's going up and down, up and down. And this is actually one that I would call in a downtrend, and I would probably put it there, but it isn't a fakie yet because it really hasn't. It could turn. It could turn and go straight up. Should watch Exxon.
Yeah, we should.
What else were we watching? Amazon and McDonald's. They were both kind of. Amazon went ahead and broke that line. Had we bid off that line, it would have been bad. Oh, McDonald's is a great double. Yeah. Oh crap. McDonald's is a great fakie, dude. Look, it wanted to cross, went up, like it was getting ready to go up. It was very weak.
Yeah, it still looks like it's definitely an oversold, so it could still go up, but I don't know. It's kind of.
I would hate to bid trade on this one on the upside because of it's against the trend. It's a real strong downtrend.
Right.
In fact, I would take a 2-minute put on this one. It looks like it's going up, but it's probably not, dude. It's just got some up pressure, but
Yeah, it's kind of gaining a lot of up pressure here. That's a lot of momentum there that it just picked up.
but if I were to call this because it just opens up double cross, it's probably going to go back down.
Yeah, probably.
But I've been burned on some of these. Like if that is going to the white line, then that. But the problem with this is, and it did this before. Look, it got that big couple green candles and it just tanked back down.
Mm-hmm.
So this would be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it had a decent amount of pressure on the upside for like the double cross happened, but I think it's gonna head back down because of the trend.
Yeah. Yeah, see, it's just going back down now.
ExxonMobil is actually possibly going to cross soon. It's heading to the white line. I mean, we don't know if it's going to.
No, we don't.
But if it crosses and opens up, then this
Well,
one
look at how
actually-
close. Look at how far the MACD had to get just to get where they're at. So there's a lot of momentum. Is it already spent? That's the question. By the time those two touch, kind of wondering if it's like already run out of steam.
Mhm. Yeah, it feels like. I feel like in this new strategy, I hate to say it, but I almost feel like we can only bid with the trend. We can only trade with the trend.
Yes, exactly.
I just feel like we can only trade with the trend. Like look at McDonald's. Had we taken it a put at the top of that big green candle, we'd be winning. Even a 2-minute, we would have won the 1 minute. We would have won the 2 minute because it was going in a downtrend. It got a big green candle. The cross was fake because it took 4 or 5 candles to even cross, and it only crossed because of that big green candle. So it was just going to blow pressure off of that. McDonald's we could have taken that with the trend. Same thing with Exxon. I mean, it looked like it was going to cross, but it never really did. You know, it got up to almost a crossing point and then went back down.
Yeah, it's going down now.
Intel.
You can just about put that from here, and it probably could. Who knows? I wouldn't
which-
chance it.
No, it's got to be a double cross.
Right.
But
Well,
it probably is going down.
Probably. We're not taking stupid trades.
Intel is 14 seconds. It's not going to double cross though. Apple. Boeing Company. Okay, Boeing Company's at the same spot.
American Express a few minutes ago did one. It was both crossed, both stochastic and MACD, and it just flopped.
Yeah, because it was against the trend, and the cross was so weak. You know, and that would have been a fakie. That would have been where I would have fakied it for 2 minutes.
Look at Cisco.
Yeah, Cisco's going down, but Cisco doesn't have a double cross.
Anybody watching us tonight, leave us a comment. Let us know you're there, because we don't have any comments yet.
Okay, Microsoft is setting up for a decent Microsoft's setting up for a decent fakie because it's going to act like it wants to cross down, but if it doesn't, then yeah, if it doesn't, we could win the up trade. Because like the stochastic crossed, 2, 3 candles ago, the MACD looks like it's wanting to cross, but it's probably not going to. So it's kind of like that. It's in an uptrend and it's just relieving some pressure on the uptrend, but then it's going to continue. I mean, but the double cross didn't get like close. McDonald's, let's see.
This is Haley watching us tonight. She was asking if we were going to trade. So, Haley, if you're there, say hi to us.
Okay, Apple. Look at Apple because Apple's going to be a fakie almost for sure. We can almost take a 2-minute on this one pretty soon. It's 3 candles up. 1.
Yeah, it's about to cross.
It's about to
cross
up.
Yeah, it probably will be a fake. I mean, everything about it looks like it is because that's what it's been doing.
Right, and it's in a massive downtrend. So when this one crosses after
now
this
it is in the
oversold
position. So
right, it could go to the white line, but like right now it kind of fakely crossed. Like here, I'm not really sure about this one.
It's probably going to cross as the candle goes up in this one, but I mean, eventually these do turn around for real. So
right,
but
that one actually crossed 1, 2, 3.
But I think more likely it's probably gonna just crash.
I'm still not sure how to really tell when the fakie's gonna happen. I've been winning some fakies, but
your
like
gut.
So what is your gut?
Just by observing the pressure, huh?
What does your gut tell you on this one? Is it gonna like be done here and turn around, or is it gonna? Because that would have won. That double cross would have won on the up.
It's hard to say because this one's going up. I mean, the rest of them have all gone up a few steps, and then back down. But this one's got some pressure to it, so it's hard to say.
So you think it's going to the white line? I
wouldn't.
The
real opening is going to happen after this candle. That candle would have won for sure, but I can't say that the next one will.
That's a pretty good opening there. Yeah, I don't know because now it really.
I wouldn't bet my life savings on that opening right there, but
right
because it kind of opened during the last one, but yeah, I mean this looks like it's going up, and the fact that it's already bigger than all the rest of them that have went this high is enough reason to not take a put on it for me.
Right, because it's already up there. It's already pushing up. I mean, it could go to the white line for sure.
It might go to the white line and retract, but I mean, who knows? And it could be done now. It's hard to say.
The fact that this one, 1, 2, the double cross happened within 3 candles was a symbol of strength. So.
Right. Exactly. Anybody else notice that we didn't do the intro music tonight, or a butt first, or anything?
Oh, we did.
Nah, we just got right into it.
Okay, ExxonMobil. 1, 2, 3. ExxonMobil might go to the white line actually. It's about ready to double cross up. It almost looks like it.
I don't know. I tend to think it won't.
Right, I think I could probably take a 2-minute put right here. But I'm waiting for the end of this candle. Because, well,
there's the cross.
Do you think it's going to the white line? I think it's take a 1 minute up to the white line. This is...
No, heck no. This is against the trend, and it's not showing a lot of steam. I don't think it's going to go very far.
You think it's going to be a 2-minute put? You want to take the fakie on this one? Look at that. Yeah. Because let's watch and see if this opens.
This will tell us.
This white line is kind of flat, though.
It was a big opening. But I don't know. I think it's going to end up going back down. I don't think it's going to go up very high. Looking at the big picture of this, well, it's dead even with that big consolidation line on the other side of the hump over there, way back. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's going back down. I think that's what it'll do. I don't know.
Yeah, that's total fakey because it
Yeah, we should have taken the
fakie on that. Well, we're just getting warmed up, man.
We are, yeah.
I mean,
No need to rush into things because we
that
only got 4 trades.
that didn't look like it was going up. But I mean, I could take a 1 minute put at the end of this candle. I could let it open because it's probably gonna. I would have taken a 2 minute from the top of that green one.
I don't know if a 1
But it
minute's enough
might jump
because-
back up here. Hold on, let's just see.
Yeah,
if
this
it's-
might consolidate too. So
Yeah, it might go back up. It's kind of scary. You have to get on these trades on the fakies. You have to get a high position. You have to utilize the high position because it could consolidate. You just need to get the highest. You got to be at the highest. It's almost like a rejection candle. You got to get it when it gets up there. You gotta know it's going to reject, and you got to just take it. You know. I mean, right now
Yeah,
it
this
could
is
go
like-
up. It could step up.
this is
from
like
here.
totally consolidating here.
And this is jank. We've missed kind of our opportunity for the clarity because it could go up to the white line. It could go through the white line. It could go back down.
Yeah, at this point,
It's kind of crossing and uncrossing.
It's kind of anyone's game here.
Yeah, we need a little more clarity. Huh. I look at American Express. Crap. That one was going to the white line for sure almost. You think American Express is going to the white line?
I don't know. I'm not on American Express, but I can be. It's going that way. I mean, it's been tanking for a while, so it's been dropping. I mean, it's probably, given where it's at and looking back at it, it's probably due to turn around here pretty soon. I mean, I don't know that it's going to go a lot lower than this. But I mean, I don't know.
It's kind of we kind of missed it because I would have liked to have called that one when it was. Actually
I wouldn't
double.
call it this close, no.
Yeah, I would have liked to call it when it was double crossing up. Let's see if it would go now. It doesn't. It's kind of like at a line too, and it's at a line. I mean, it's real close to bumping back down. See, we kind of missed that one. That was against the trend, but that was a clear double cross up. Well, if we're being really, really careful, dude, we're only going to be able to take these if they're with the trend, and that one wasn't with the trend. It was against the trend. It was double crossing up against the trend, and that's how you lose.
Right, but we can take the reverse. Like we can, like when it hits here, I mean, if we think it's going back down, but I don't know if this one is, because like I say,
Yeah,
mean,
look
it's
how
kinda-
oversold it is.
it's kind of due for a turnaround here.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like legitimately due to go back up.
right. And it's been stepping up. This is a step up.
And
trade.
the indicators, the moving averages are about to cross here.
Right, but it could retract right here because that's a big candle.
It's possible, but I don't know.
They usually do retract when they get close to the white line.
Usually.
Okay, look at Cisco. Cisco's kind of like at the top. It's not really, I guess it is kind of an uptrend, but it's hit a level and it's actually going to go back down, I think. It kind of double crossed. It kind of crossed down this last candle. It's if this could turn around, if this could go, we could take a 2 minute put when it gets close to. Oh man, look at Apple. Apple's also. Oh man, Apple's really good too.
Yeah. You think it's gonna just like drop from here?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, well, I think so. I don't know. I think so. Well, I don't know because the stochastics are going down, but the MACD is kind of going up.
I see that. Yeah.
So it's kind of warring indicators on that front. We're actually being super, super careful right now.
We are. This is one, honestly, looking at it positionally, this is one where I would be willing to take a 2 or 3 minute put from this point because it's probably going to go back down from here. It may go up a candle or two, but I think it's going to go back down. Because if you just look at the pattern of it, and it's in a downtrend.
Have to wait till it goes up. Because, yeah, this is one that I think is going to go down. Apple. I have to get a little higher position. Yeah, we'd have to get a higher position because right now it's gonna go back up. It might even go back up to the white line.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe not. It's moving pretty slow. This chart's moving pretty slow and down.
Mm-hmm.
The MACD is kind of starting to crick down. I don't know if I trust it though. It's not high enough yet. You look at Cisco.
And it's not in a hurry to go down either.
Right. Cisco's about ready to double cross, dude. It's been slowly going down. Look at it.
Yeah, this is okay. This looks like
I think a 2 minute on Cisco. If it actually
one looks like it's actually going to just. It looks
tank.
like this one's actually going to go down. Yeah, I would venture to say it will, but
if this opens, then it's
everything about this looks like it's going to go down. I mean, we could lose it, but that looks like it's going down to me. I don't know. I would be surprised if it doesn't.
Well, it double crossed, so
it did. I would be real surprised if we don't win this, but who knows? You took a 2 minute though.
I did on purpose.
It's
moving super slow. Yeah, I mean, and
it is moving slow. Yes,
and I was at the bottom of that candle, so even if it kind of goes up here, I mean, it could be a fake.
Could be, but it doesn't look like it is.
No, that's what I think. I think it's going down. What is this, Cisco? Yeah. Why is Cisco? I took a 2 minute because of that right there. Because
it's going to pull down though, I think.
Because it's
okay. Good. It ended below our line, which is what I wanted to see. But who knows what this one's going to do?
It did open up. Why is it doing that? Why is it going up? What is this, Cisco? Okay, there we go. 13. Man, this is really close.
Yeah.
It's moving really slow. 40 seconds.
Come on, I want it to pull down. I'd like to see a real good pull down here, but that's not good.
Oh, I don't see. My dad's in on the trade, but I don't see in the 15 seconds, I don't see his line. There, I think it's going down. Are we on Cisco? It's like his chart's. Like
this is Cisco.
Okay, that's a loss.
We don't want it in 1 minute, just saying. That's what I told you about these 2 minute trades, dude. Sometimes you win it in one and wouldn't win it in two, though.
Would we have won it in one?
Yes, we would have.
I guess we would have barely won it in one, yeah.
We would have. Yep.
590.
Yeah,
okay.
I think you really should go to 1 minute trades. These 2 minute trades are sometimes they've bailed us out, but other times they kill us. They too are a.
Okay, look at McDonald's. McDonald's is in a downtrend, and it's about to double cross down, like with the trend. I mean, it's already down there, but it looks like. I mean, I don't know if it
goes
goes
on the white line. No, there's no way.
Right. I'm not saying this candle here, but like maybe the next one. Like if it actually goes down, it might confirm to us that it's actually going down. Because it would be with the trend. It went
Microsoft
down,
is it's not a crossover, but so no, it's out of the question too, I guess. But
I guess. No, this one right here. It's at a white line, but it's going down. No, it doesn't want to cross, does it? Or does it? Look at Microsoft. Just tell me what you think. Look at that. Is it a downtrend? Yeah, it is down.
Yeah.
No. Or is it an uptrend?
Well, it's starting to go down. I mean, it's just the white line hasn't caught up to everything yet, but it's very back and forth here. It's a lot of volatility to it. Okay, I'm going to look at currency pairs. Um,
Oh, I gotta focus because the double cross has to happen within an amount of time, and it's kind of out of the whack there.
okay, Euro RUB is going to have one out of oversold, and we're catching it real early on. Hello, Haley.
Yeah, but that's against the trend. This is actually one I would put for 2 minutes right here if it actually starts to.
Actually gets up there.
Yeah, if it's because it's in a massive downtrend, and it's like if it goes up to double cross but then doesn't, we could just take a 2 minute put.
Yeah, it's at some levels of support.
Oh yeah. So it's gonna fart around. It's gonna look like it's gonna turn, and then it's gonna head back down maybe. But it's not double crossing yet or even faking. It's just kind of going up there.
Did you just start watching, Haley? Or have you been watching for a while? Okay. Euro RUB like totally faked.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's really faked yet. I mean, it hasn't really. The double cross never really set up. It looked like it was going to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's just going back to waterfalling here.
Yeah, we could have taken a put up there, but see, it still
See,
hasn't
it's
finished
still-
its fakey idea. It might still act like it's gonna cross. Like it's. I'm not really sure what that one's doing, to be honest with you. Because it's not really.
Euro NZD. It's kind of janky looking, but it's there's the cross right there.
Which one?
Euro NZD. Look at it right now. So it just crossed, and it's going to go up for like 2 candles probably, and then probably right back down. Oh, it's 73%.
Yeah, right. That would be a fakey right here. I would take a 2 minute or a 3 minute. Boom. If I was taking it, because it's with the trend. It's up there. It's fake. It's probably a fake. I'll just wait till it gets high and take it. You know, I'd look for some levels. It's probably at a level right now, and I'd just take a put. I mean, but it's out oversold though, so I don't know. But it's against the trend, so it's a double cross against the trend. It actually happened.
Look at gold right now. Look at gold.
It actually happened against the trend. So
You've been here since the start. Okay. All right.
okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4.
So it crossed already, but what did it do when it crossed?
It's a fake, dude. This is a fake.
Well, it doesn't look like it did anything.
Yeah, because it crossed 1, 2, 3.
Or maybe it did. Maybe it went down a candle.
Yeah, it crossed, went down a candle. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know if this is a fake either. This is we kind of missed it, but we would have won that 1 minute. We would have won a 1 minute on that one. If we just find them, we probably can win them.
Yeah, are you set at 1 minute? Cause
Yeah. Oh no, I was set at 2, but 1.
you're killing me with these 2 minutes. I mean, yeah, sometimes we've only won because we were at 2 minutes, but usually
This one's sort of confusing now because it might actually go to the white line, but it might not.
it's moving real slow. Everything's kind of moving slow.
So I don't think we can take this because it might go to the white line, but it might not. Like if you think it's going to the white line, we should just put it right now. But I don't know. It's kind of close now. I mean,
Yeah, it's a little too close. It's like real close.
like I would have put it up there, not here, because it might bounce. Because it's not. It's already done its thing. So
It has, yeah.
Silver, crude. I'm gonna actually, because we're on a second trade, I'm gonna focus on actually finding a really good double cross with the trend, and if I can find one, then I'll be excited. Because the fake, I'm still learning the fakie, to be honest. I'm still figuring it
Okay,
out.
well,
Like,
here's a
oh, whoa, Microsoft. Well, that's
Apple is stochastic is crossing now. Um,
yeah, but it's not really.
the overall trend is down, but
Or if we get a cross out of oversold and it's going up, we should probably just take it, because if it's really far out of oversold, that's the other thing I know about this. If it's really far out of oversold and it's against the trend, like Apple, if you look back at that last cross that they both came out of oversold, that would have been a big win, because it was coming out of oversold and it was going straight up. So we're okay with that. If they're both oversold and they're coming out oversold, then I'm probably good with it, even if it's against the trend. But if it's not like a real strong out of oversold cross, then you can't go against the trend, because it's just there's too many middle grounds. Like American Express right now. American Express looks like it might be going down to the white line. It's coming out of oversold, mostly coming out of oversold.
yeah, I mean this one.
You know, I could probably take this next candle. Well, I could wait till the cross, or I could take the next candle. It's not crossing yet. It could be a total fakie. So we want to wait. We want to wait for this next candle. Okay, it's going to start kissing in this candle, and then we want to decide, is this actually going to go for it? And we could probably take that one, because it's possible that it goes to the white line from here. Watch the pressure on American Express. Let me check the 2 minute.
There ain't a lot of pressure. It's going back and forth.
Let me look at this. Yeah, it's not.
The problem is when we wait for this cross too, the other thing that happens a lot is the candle that it's on just decides to pick up a lot of steam and goes all the way to the line before the next candle ever opens, and then it's already done.
Right. I think that's
this candle is like literally just hovering right there at the
right, but
close
that's
of the
kind of a
last
good thing, because this next candle, like, I don't think this is a strong enough one to take a put on, but the next one might be. This one's not strong enough. It's going to open and not cross. I think it's going to open and
yeah,
okay.
It's not going to cross.
So now we've got now we've got to go. Okay, stochastic crossed 1, 2, 3. This is the fourth candle back. I mean, almost the fifth candle. It's probably a fakie. We could probably actually call it from right here.
You think it's going to go back up?
Yeah, we don't have to call it for now, but yeah, I think it probably is.
Because it could just go back down still.
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem with the fakie, is like, if you think it's going to fake,
sometimes it just, goes up
like the next candle, like the MACD could cross and it could go down for real.
Yeah.
I don't think so, but you never know on this kind of a chart, because, like, look at it and tell me. I mean, if this MACD crosses at this point, it's a little bit too late. It's a little bit too late from back when it originally stochastic 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the fifth candle from the stochastic. So at this point, it could consolidate.
And,
didn't cross at all.
Cisco's.
It's heading back up. So yeah, that's exactly what I thought it was going to do. That was a decent cross, dude. That was a decent fakie. Cisco is a fakie. Yeah, it crossed, kind of crapped out, almost went to cross, and now it's heading down. You know, I wouldn't know about. Is that what you're looking at?
No, I'm just skimming through a lot of charts right now.
Cisco. I don't know what Cisco's gonna do.
Okay, look at Tesla right now. You got about 20 seconds. This is.
Okay, it crossed down 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I mean, if this opens, yeah, I could take a put on this one if it opens. But
there's a lot of volatility. It's a lot of wicks here, but
it didn't open. So there you go.
No, it didn't.
It's probably a fakie then. So what if we called it right now? I'm not going to, but just imagine it was called right now. Then there it's starting to open. Yeah, this one's too kind of volatile. It's by the white line. Volatile. But it kind of like crossed but didn't. Mm-hmm. But now it's going to. Maybe. Yeah, I can't even tell what that's doing. Crap. Okay, we need one that's more specific. Oh. Cisco. Well, see, Cisco Was that we were just on that one? Okay, that one was
Yeah, Cisco crossed.
still crossed, but it's kind of already happened, and now it's going up. Like I guess if Cisco
Hit the top of those two candles, that line there. It's kind of a line there, I guess you
Yeah.
could call it.
Cisco's got volatility. I mean, it's janking back and forth.
A lot, yeah.
I don't. It wants to go up, but yeah, Cisco still wasn't a double cross because it crossed like 8 candles ago. The stochastic was too far. You need these to cross like. I need these to cross much quicker. 1, 2, 3. I need these to cross much quicker to be any kind of confirmation.
Boeing.
If that makes sense. That makes sense, right? They got to actually be moving in a direction. Yeah, Boeing is yeah, Boeing is crossing. It's kind of in an uptrend.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really oversold yet.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of wicks, so
It's kind of sideways.
it's kind of, yeah.
Boeing. Okay, so it's kind of sideways. A lot of wicks. It's not really oversold. It's probably going to be a fake. It's probably going to be a fake right here.
Aren't they all?
Yeah, if they're against the trend.
They seem to be kind of tonight, yeah.
Well, yeah, and I want a lot of fakes. That's what I'm saying. This new method we're using, if it all sets up and looks like it's going to cross and then it just doesn't, you can just take the up trade. You can just take the opposite trade and for 2 minutes and usually win it.
For those watching that have vested interest in our success tonight, just know that this isn't exactly a new strategy. This is a strategy that we've been using since pretty much day one in our candle surfing. This kind of precedes candle surfing. So this is kind of the precursor to finding that waterfall or that step up. Am I right?
You're right. I mean, this was the original course that I wrote like 4 or 5 months ago. And we've used it to bail ourselves out like a million times.
These charts are freaking tough tonight.
Yeah. They're a little bit goofy. Okay, like Amazon, we should just take the fakey trade on Amazon. It just crossed. It's been going up. I mean, it's at a line. Looks like
What's fake? What's fake about this?
It's in an uptrend. It barely
Yeah.
crossed. It crossed down. It's pushing down on pressure.
But it's also at a line of, there's a resistance line right there. Like way back. But there's a pretty solid consolidation line.
Yeah, I mean, it's at the
Right,
bottom
kinda
of
where
it.
it's
It tried to cross. It barely crossed. The
So
MACD,
do I think this is going to go down? Yeah. I think this might go down a couple of candles. I don't know if it's going to go all the way to the white line. It may not even go out of this little, area there.
I think it's going to turn around and go back up. That's
Well,
what
it
it's gonna
might.
do. I mean, that's why I would fake it, because the MACD crossed, but it didn't have any assistance from the stochastic, really. It just kind of crossed by itself.
Well, as my general rule is that if the second red candle breaks out of kind of the boundaries of the thing, then it's going down a little
Boundaries of what thing?
bit. Well, just look back. You see how there's kind of like a green, then two reds that are within the same space of that green. Imagine drawing a line at the top and bottom of that green candle.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a kind of a consolidation area. That red candle didn't really break that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The green candle, the first one at the top of that.
Yeah, the big
right
one.
there. Yeah. So if you put a line like at the top of that and the bottom of that,
yeah,
I would say that I kind of see that as sort of a consolidation area.
Right. And it's going up, down. It's kind of in there. It didn't break it here, really.
Yeah.
It's heading back up. Yeah. So I mean, this This kind of double cross, but it crossed together.
But I don't know that I would call it because you don't know how long it's going to be in there.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it's going to keep staying.
Yeah, if I would have
that
called
area.
that up right here, I'd be losing it right now.
Yeah.
The only reason I didn't call this one is because they were both overbought, like big time. Like this actually could be legitly going down. You know, I'm not sure, so I can't do it. If they had been like in the middle point of their like half bought, overbought, oversold kind of scenario, I would have thought, okay, this is fake. But that one
So far,
actually
it still hasn't broken out of there.
Yeah. But if we would have called it from down here, like at the bottom of this red candle, we'd be winning it right now. Who knows for 2 minutes if it would go up, but
Yeah, but we don't know if it's
we don't
gonna
know. 'Cause
break
now
out of
it's
this
going
area.
down. Yeah, it's
This-
opening up, dude.
This candle might break out of there.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. That's not even. I'm not going to be able to make a call on that one.
Yeah, there it goes. It's kind of breaking out of there now. But at this point, the cross has already happened. And it's just moving out really slow. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Look
there
at
it goes.
Boeing, dude. Oh, Boeing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm late to that one. I got to start getting early to some of these. They're kind of acting all weird. We got to be patient on this method for sure.
Yeah.
Especially tonight. There's a lot of really weird.
American Express. What is that doing? Is that going to go down from here? American Express.
I don't know.
It's kind of weird looking.
I think ExxonMobil, we missed a double cross on that one. Well, it was
We
at the
did.
white line. We never would have taken that one. It was kind of a big candle right through the white line.
Who did?
American Express, yeah, see, I don't know. Yeah, I was thinking that was going to go up. I think it's going to go up from here. Wanted to go down, but I can't take any. I actually don't think I should take any of these until I find one like that I really believe in, which you'll like me for that.
Well, we have to because we don't have
Right.
we don't have the depth to to throw away here.
Even that one's too slow. Okay.
We can't just be rolling the bones on trades here.
Intel. Let's see. Yeah, Intel. Huh. Lots of 80% charts tonight. That's good.
Yeah. Your mom's at 80%.
Your mom goes to college. I just watched that show the other day.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Your mom goes to college.
Your
Yeah.
mom goes to college.
And I don't know what that means. You know what I mean? I don't know what he's talking about.
Because the girl was at his door, like, trying to raise money for college. And so she was selling bracelets.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah.
I just don't understand what that's like. Why is that like a...
Why? Because it was, like, not really much of an insult. But everything in that movie was just, like, so random and stupid that it was funny. It was hilarious. That's what made it funny, because it was just so random. Like throwing a steak at the dude's head. He was just, like, talking about...
that was hilarious.
He was talking about what a good, thrower, like what a good quarterback he was in high school, and so he just grabs Kip's steak and whips it at Napoleon's head. It's like one of the best movies.
It is, isn't it?
It's pretty much like the worst movie ever. Like anyone could know that, Napoleon. something like that.
He said, yeah.
It's when they were watching the video of Kip's like.
Oh yeah,
practice. He's like,
oh,
this is pretty
Intel.
much like the worst thing ever.
Crap. 1, 2, 3. Intel.
Yeah.
Is Intel gonna double cross, dude? It's at a line, but it's
It's kind of weird, yeah. But it is going.
I think it is.
It's at a major consolidation line.
Yeah, but it's gonna cross, dude.
But it's gonna cross probably.
Yeah, that was weak.
that
was so weak. That was so weak. Yeah, I couldn't bring. I had my hand on the button, but I was like, that was not a double cross, dude. That was like a.
Well, thank you for using restraint there.
That was with the trend, though.
It was.
That's what I've been looking for. I'm looking for something to cross with the trend. Oh, man. I'd love to go back to 6 deep and just start finding. Now tonight I've found all these charts that look like they're just breaking out like 6, 7, 8 red candles in a row and things that we could have got in on. What's that? Where is?
Well,
oh, man. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Crap. I think I could have won. Oh, wait. Oh, crap. We missed Cisco. Dang it.
again.
Well, I guess it
But
all
we didn't miss
crossed
gold. We haven't missed gold.
Really?
The gold is against the trend, but it looks like it could go to the white line. It did a little while ago. Went all the way to the white line. This is totally in overbought. And
Okay.
that candle shows kind of a breakout candle because it's, kind of gone.
You think it's going to go down to the white line? It could.
Well, it's kind of broken out of that area. So I would venture to say if you took that next candle, it'd probably be a pretty
If it
safe
opens.
trade. You're getting low positions, though. I've noticed that.
Well, it has to open, dude.
I get it, and then it pushes down.
Oh yeah, that was a good trade, by the way. Oh, that was a brilliant opening. That was a brilliant trade, dude.
That was a good opening. Yeah, I mean it was a good position. Good.
And the 15. Look at the 15-second. I just looked at the 15-second. Look what happened, dude. It just poked through. That's like the perfect. That's like multiple confirmations. I hope that wins. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I took that trade right when it poked through there. I wasn't looking at it, but now I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying that I think that it has enough down pressure.
It's got some down pressure, so
it's coming back up. But I think
as long as it pulls down and
look how it looks in the 15-second.
We got
It's kind of consolidating, but it's underneath my line. It went down, up, down, up. This is gonna win.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Is.
Come on.
There it is, baby.
You get it. Yep.
Boom.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Freaking good call, bro. Good freaking call. All right.
See, here's how as a general kind of rule of thumb, when you see that the MACD and the stochastic are kind of oversold or mainly oversold or overbought, I should say, and that red candle, when you get the red candle that breaks out of that kind of the area, like I said,
you're saying that this area right here was the up area and it went all the way down there.
Yeah, if that candle seems to break out of any form of consolidate, like if it's going to consolidate, it's going to be about the same size as that green candle.
It would have been this candle or this candle, but it broke both of those.
Yeah, but it breaks through there.
Yeah.
Then okay, this is a breakout candle. This is not a consolidation candle.
Okay. Well, that's good because you seem to have a real
That's kind of like,
dude.
when I see that tells me, yeah, there's going to be another red candle after this.
Plus, it was coming up on a double cross. And then I looked at the 15-second, which was a total, like a textbook, dude. That was a textbook double cross.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, reset the trade. How much time do we have left?
I don't know.
I mean, if we only get the charts are tough tonight, so if we only get one win, then that's what we get. But because I can't stay up all night, I'm tired.
Well, yeah, we can just we'll see. We got 7 minutes.
Okay, well, I don't want to get into a bunch of losses unless we find something really good.
Well, and the other thing is, dude, with this new method, we only have to win 4 a level. That's
Right.
to fortify and to win. I mean, if we win one level, one trade tonight, then I mean we're moving up. I mean, we can get started even earlier tomorrow and just like get on it. Well, I don't know. Tomorrow's gonna be tough because I'm coming. Anyway, I'll tell you about that later.
Coming into town, huh?
I'm coming into town tomorrow, a Wednesday morning. Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh, McDonald's. Oh, crap. Yeah, dude. You want to do McDonald's? Look at that. It's about to double cross at 28
I'm not
seconds.
there, so if you want to
Go
take
look
it,
at it. Go look at it and check it out. I'm gonna look at it in the big. Yeah. Okay. It broke out. I mean, if this double crosses, it's probably going to the white line. It's a big candle, but it actually.
it's almost there though, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's
hold
too
this.
late.
I should have taken it before, but I mean, if it double crosses, it still might go, dude.
Well, it could, but it might just let off steam in the next candle. Like it might.
Well, let's
retract.
watch it because that was a perfect double cross. but
Or if you wait until. Well, never mind.
we'll just wait because this was a perfect double cross down and it was pretty good. I just didn't have enough time to. I'm going to be a little more careful this time around because I could have taken that and it just lost, and you could have said, well, I was thinking, I really want to confirm these wins. I don't want to just randomly, especially towards the white line, because if I was thinking really hard, I would have hit that button like earlier.
Sometimes if they do that and you're waiting for the cross, okay, it opens and crosses, you take it and get a low position a lot of times, but sometimes they might retract.
Yeah.
So you could also
what I was
take
worried
it
about that.
when it goes green, you could also take it then too, because then we would be winning it massively. If you'd waited till it went green, and then.
Oh, when it retracted a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh, even though it did cross, then when it retracted,
Yeah.
just take it? Yeah. Because that would have been a win either way.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty good. It was just really fast. And that one candle went down so fast. I almost think that that one I could have taken halfway through that red candle because it was breaking down. The 15-second candles had just crossed too. I mean, there was a lot of momentum, and it was really obvious to me, like, that's going. But then by the time you looked at it, it was already down, like, way far. I was like, oh, crap. So, but I don't want to jump on anything. Hold on 1 second.
Did he just put us on hold? He must have just hit the mute button. He's on a phone call, apparently. That's okay. That's all right. I'll keep looking at charts here.
All right, I got my wife calling me. I don't know what she's saying.
Yeah. That's what it is. He claims that it's his wife. But
That was a big downtrend right there.
yeah, see Cisco, look at Cisco real quick. It's going to cross, but
Oh,
dude, that's
crap.
that's totally going to be
Oh, it's going, dude. It's going to go down. If this opens up, it'll probably be a win.
I don't know. Do you think so?
Well, I mean, right now,
I mean, it's kind of just a weird chart because it's white lines going through it, but it's just been kind of just
watch it. Just watch it win. It opened massive against the white line, though. I think it's going to win. One, two, three. Yeah, it was within 3 candles. Let's watch it win. It's gonna pause there a little bit. I think it's gonna go through. I saw a couple of these happen like this. When you're looking at a chart and you don't know if it's gonna go through the white line or not, that's a clear sign that it's going through the white line. I want to
What
be
if-
right.
What
When
if
when it double crosses right at it like this,
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of times we would never know. Like, oh, is it going through? Is it going through? And we just would never know. Remember, we were doing retraction trades off of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this one got down to the white line, set up a massive double cross, and then just busted through. The double cross showed us that it was going to do that. I'm okay with being careful right now because I know we've got to be careful. So
Right.
the more we do this together, the more we'll both like get the feel for it. Like we'll be able to go, okay, we've seen it do this before, because I've seen it do that multiple times. It gets down to the white line, and then, if it's going to double cross through the white line, it'll probably go through it. I'm not saying it'll go through it very long, but that one won. Plus that chart's doing that, and that was that double crossed within about 3.5 candles. So that was a strong double cross.
Yeah. Netflix is
I mean,
it's kind of
ExxonMobil is kind of wanting to do that too, but it's not as strong. I don't think I should take another trade. I need to go to sleep. I got a headache, and I think we're kind of getting our feel here for like the double cross. We'd be a little bit careful. We only have to win 4 a level, which makes it like a lot easier.
Okay, look at American Express
Ooh,
real fast. Look at it.
Netflix is
Look at
going
American
down
Express. American Express is better.
now. Okay.
You see that?
Yeah.
Now, okay. Now look at this. See the green candle and the red candle?
Yeah.
What do you notice about that red candle?
Well, it's consolidating.
It didn't break out. See that?
And it's going to be a fake, and it's going to go up.
And that's how you can tell if I think it'll be a fake. I mean, it may not be, but
Well, Netflix. Look at Netflix. I'm about to take this trade.
well,
on Netflix.
that's the other one I pointed out. But
Look at it. It's going down, dude. Well, no, the
It's
problem with
already kinda
Netflix is
been
1,
down.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6 candles before it's going to cross. So American Express is a possible fakie, and Netflix is unsure because it's been 6 candles since the stochastic crossed. I don't think we should take anything right now because we're still kind of learning.
No. Well,
Not learning, but we're
not learning, but we're being careful and trying to analyze this. See, look at American Express. Look what it did.
it
that second
faked.
candle did not really break down that well, and then
And it faked. It
just
didn't
kinda
cross
went
at
back
all.
up.
It just started going back up. So we could have won that fakie trade on that 2 minutes. I bet 2 minutes on a fakie you would have won. Netflix was also my gut was right. Look, it took too long to get to the cross, and now it's going back
Mhm.
up. It crossed, but it's against the trend.
yeah, I
and
knew
it
it
took
was
too
going to
long.
do that. I knew it was.
So we could have taken the fakie trade on this one because it took 6 candles to get to the MACD cross,
Mhm.
and it's against the trend.
Yeah.
So that would have been a clear fake. But I think we need to get more advanced before we start running fakey trades, because it's like playing Russian roulette with them sometimes, because
Right.
But that would have been a fakey trade on Netflix, and it would have won. You fakey trade on American Express would have won. I mean, you were totally right. It looked like it was going to go down, but it didn't. It went straight up.
And the way you could tell was that red candle didn't really break out.
Right, and then the MACD cross straightened out when it opened. It just kind of straightened out. It looked like it was going to cross, and it was like, never mind. I'm going to just go back up. All right, guys, that's it for the podcast tonight. We got 1 trade in win. We only need 4 to clear a level. We got about 30 to 40 days before we're going to make a ton of money. Watch us tomorrow night. We're going to be trading some
52
tomorrow night.
to be exactly. I think it's 52 before we can make $100 trades. So
Yeah, and then we're cranking them out.
that's
and,
assuming we,
We're going to be following the MACD double cross, stochastic double cross. If you want to know what we're doing, just look at our course. It's called the MACD Alligator Super Cross Double Strategy, and the Music City Trader Original course. Both talks about the MACD stochastic crossing indicators, and see you on the next podcast.